Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Maldini gets good distance on it. And here's Ibrahimovic. He shifted it to the flank. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Henderson. And it's made its way to him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross to the back post. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2, then. Tries a shot! And he's taking no chances there. That has ended up in no man's land. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He can run onto that. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
It's Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Tries to play it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ekitike. Yaya Toure. Cleared away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hullet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Gattuso has it out wide and in space. Big header! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nouri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's a key interception. Odo. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Oh, that's neat.
Ekitike really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bale. Iniesta. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Drill. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ekitike has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. An inviting looking ball, that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Chance, surely! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Played in deep. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ibrahimovic. Lewandowski. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Iniesta. Aviati claims comfortably.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out for a throw. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! Now it's Rooney. Oh, well measured. He's one-on-one! And he shoots! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal... Shot, surely! Iniesta conjures time and space where few can.
There will be 1 minute at a
Passing
time.
is crisp and sharp. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ibrahimovic has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Manchester United finding their passes. Adams, long ball upfield. Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koulibaly, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Iniesta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A look.
Shoots! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rooney is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gattuso looking for a runner. Ekitike. Hullet. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a good ball. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. And it's Iniesta. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well read, nice interception. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Nouri, chance here to counter. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Otto. Ekitike, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Manchester United have reclaimed it. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's had it taken off him. Takes on his marker. Out to the left it goes. Ball swung in. And he's there to... He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Ferdinand. Half an hour played now. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Ibrahimovic! Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lewandowski. Hullet. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Adams with the clearance. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Hullet. Cross to the back post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Ball driven toward... Oh, smashing header! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Yaya Toure. Gattuso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ferdinand makes the interception. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Played out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. Lewandowski. Bale. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet. Hullet puts his foot on the gas. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Ekitike. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Is there any support? Takes a shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gattuso aimed beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. Hullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Gattuso. Now it's Hullet. Hullet ploughing through the middle. Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. So what can they make of this? Hullet. Lewandowski. Iniesta. Lovely feet. Showing great feet there. And it's Bale. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Played out to the left flank. Yaya Toure. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 24. Bullet. Number
He's had it
13.
nicked away.
Bale.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
19. Soberslide. Number 18. Van Nistelrooy.
Kessié has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Rooney. Number 21. Robertson.
Yaya Toure.
Substitution.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Can they find an extra gear here? Defending of the desperate variety. And he's quick to get it clear again. Yaya Toure. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Toure has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Pass somewhat off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Otto. Jordan Henderson knocks it out wide. Played in deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Rui Costa. Well, this is surely their last chance. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about... He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester
Well, I'm Peter
United
Drury, and I'm joined in the
against
commentary
Inter.
box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if a turnover occurs.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Pull it, knocks it into space,
They've got to make this nice and quick.
and he's worked it through. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, what's he done? Has a look and place it forward. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Jordan Henderson. Done delicately. Bale looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well played and well cleared.
Nice control.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great vision. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And this is Ibrahimovic, showing good feet. Maldini is... And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Yaya Toure. It's Ferdinand.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Gattuso. And it's Otto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bale. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Pretty robust defending.
Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Lewandowski, just eases him off the ball. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jordan Henderson. Ferdinand makes the interception. Ibrahimovic. Chance! Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
Added time.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt?
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gullit picks it up out wide. Yaya Toure.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gattuso. Now it's Gullit. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gullit. And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And they've got rid. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Gullit.
Rooney gets across and deals with it.
Ibrahimovic. Number 15.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Iniesta.
And here's
On the
Rooney.
field, number 20, Rooney.
It's a goal kick.
Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 18, Van Nistelrooy. Number 19, Soboslai. Substitution in progress. Substitution.
The changes then in quick succession. Luis Suarez coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Szoboszlai. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking...
Van Nistelrooy! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. He gets big! Oh, crossbar! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it out wide.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's gone loose. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Kessié. Now it's Darwin. And this is Rooney. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
He has found a way through. Oh, that was vital.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Very nicely done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get onto this? And he's been shifted off it. That's the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And just quick
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.